The I Ching, or Book of Changes, is the beating heart of Chinese mysticism, a cosmic mirror that reflects the soul of the universe and the soul of the seeker. It is both a manual for divination and a map of spiritual transformation, rooted in Taoist philosophy but transcending any one tradition. I Ching, the Taoist Book of Changes. The only constant is change. The I Ching is among the oldest books in human history, dating back over 3,000 years to the Zhou dynasty and likely evolving from earlier shamanic systems. Yet it remains timeless, a living oracle built on the belief that the universe is in constant motion, and that by observing nature's patterns, we can act in harmony with the Tao. Yin and Yang, the dance of opposites. The foundation of the I Ching is Yin and Yang, the dual cosmic forces that shape all existence. Yin, receptive, feminine, dark, soft, moon. Yang, active, masculine, bright, firm, sun. Every line in the I Ching is either yin or yang, forming the 64 hexagrams, 6-line structures that represent all possible conditions of life and energy. The 64 hexagrams, archetypes of change. Each hexagram represents a situation or stage of transformation, a guidance for life through it wisely. A guidance for living through it wisely. A cosmic archetype, like a spiritual DNA strand. For example, Jian, heaven, pure yang, strength, leadership, initiative. Kun, earth, pure yin, nurturing, receptivity, yielding. Zun, difficulty at the beginning, chaos before creation. Weiji, before completion, transition before final success. These symbols are not fixed fate, but living moments in the Tao. Each hexagram flows into the next, just as day follows night. The trigrams, the Bagua roots. The hexagrams are made of pairs of trigrams, 3-line figures, which are the Bagua systems we saw in Feng Shui. We got Qian, heaven, sky, creativity. Kun, earth, reciprocity. Kan, water, abyss. There you go. Li, fire, clarity. Jin, mountain, earth, stillness. Shun, wind, wood, penetration. Xian, thunder, wood, movement. Dui, lake, metal, joy. These trigrams form the language of reality, encoding natural cycles like sunrise, birth, storms, and seasons, as well as human conditions like fear, love, and enlightenment. The Tao in motion. Unlike rigid doctrines, the I Ching teaches that truth is fluid. What is right in one moment may be wrong in another. Wisdom lies not in control, but in attuning to the time. A wise person acts in harmony with the time, like water flowing downhill. Thus, the I Ching is a Taoist compass, showing how to yield when it is time to yield, act when it is time to act, and change when the Tao changes. Divination, a dialogue with heaven. Traditionally, the I Ching is consulted through yarrow stock casting, ancient, time-consuming, or coin tosses, modern and accessible. 6 lines are formed from bottom to top, creating a hexagram. Changing lines reveal movement toward another hexagram, showing not only the present situation, but its evolution. But the I Ching is more than fortune-telling. It is self-reflection, spiritual therapy, and oracle in one. The act of consulting it is a ritual, a way to ask the universe, where am I in the great flow, and how can I walk in balance? Taoism's influence. The I Ching became deeply integrated with Taoist teachings. Wu Wei, non-forcing, don't push the river. Balance of opposites. The seed of yin is in yang, and vice versa. Return. All movement returns to the Tao, source and destination. Later Taoist mystics used the I Ching not only for outer decision-making, but inner alchemy, mapping the transformation of spirit like the turning of seasons. Universal wisdom and global echoes. The I Ching echoes other sacred systems. Concept: hexagrams. DNA, 64 codons, sacred geometry. Yin-yang, Shiva, Shakti, sun, moon, male, female. Change as sacred. Heraclitus logos, Greek. Buddhist impermanence. Divination. Tarot, runes, oracle bones, prophetic dreams. The I Ching speaks to a deep human knowing that we are woven into a web of rhythms, and that wisdom lies not in resisting life, but in reading its sacred signs.